Welcome to the birthplace of college football, campus of Rutgers University in Piscataway, New Jersey, where the game will be a little more technical, but no less intense than that showdown with Princeton in 1869. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the East Carolina Pirates taking on the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. The Pirates will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he's going to try to return this one. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. So Rutgers offense takes the field. And here he is. Let me tell you about this wide receiver. He is a route-running DB, toasting, pass-catching, touchdown-scoring, woo, son of a gun.
I can't wait to see how this defense is going to try and corral this guy, because you play man-to-man, you risk him running right by you and catching the deep ball, but you play zone and you give him the opportunity to potentially make yards after the catch. You're going to have to be really careful trying to cover that.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Fires to the wideout. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's going to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's strong.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens. You can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. He'll pull it on the read. The Pirates get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Garcia to pass. Soft spot in the middle. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And the Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Got his man in the middle.
We hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play. It's 2nd down. You need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. On 4th down, looking to pass. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on down. The offense lining up for a first down play. To the ground with the back. Dances away from one. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Back to the ground with the running back. The Scarlet Knights will have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
They'll go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete in the middle. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. After moving the sticks for the pass, here we are on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They come to the line with a minute to play in the opening quarter. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's strong. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Quick release by the QB. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Immediately fires to the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They're going to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. The freshman quarterback very fortunate for that one to fall incomplete. After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. Bringing it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on down. The freshman able to get home with the sack. They'll need about 6 here on second down from the 20. They'll leave it with him. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Trying to get to it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Pirates line up to punt it away. Bringing out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28. A first down for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Shoots it to the left. He makes the catch. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. with the run on 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. On 2nd and goal, they give it to him again. See if he's got a nose for the goal line. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Rutgers! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Virginia Tech made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit road victory. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Hokies. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Dragged down at the 26 after a pickup of 5. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 1st down here for the offense. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Line getting set on 2nd down. Garcia wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Coming after it. It's complete on the right side. Stopped after making the catch. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start building steam, David, that can work too.
No doubt, man. And sometimes it snowballs. But what do great teams do? Great teams respond. Struggled the 1st quarter, Palmer. They've done a great job rebounding and putting some points on the board.
You're right. I think they've started to identify the matchups that are in their favor. On this drive, they need to keep attacking, taking advantage of those matchups.
The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Grabs it in the middle.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the end round there.
Zings it complete to the right. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the 1st down. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's strong. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Clock still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. And the ball is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
Man, I feel for this quarterback. I've been there before. I mean, you're playing at night. It's super cold. It's going to be hard to execute these passes. That one got away from the QB, and he throws a pick.
Garcia to pass. Pressure coming. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway.
Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. Coming out with it, it's Peppers. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. East Carolina has it back and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They'll open the second half on the ground. And then a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have a perfect plan just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
And the Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field.
Defense did a great job. 30 short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they've dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. Looking to go up top on first down. They're working that left side.
Complete some of these hitch throws early. You're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that. Then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. After they couldn't connect, it's second and 10. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. Makes a catch and knocked down. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's strong. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up second and 3. Sixth play of the drive coming up. He's looking for a man on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Linebackers are so fast nowadays, so multiple. They can do so many different things. Not only do they play the run, but if I need you to go get a sack, I can just send you. Send one of those fast linebackers that can rush the quarterback.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
You want to talk about leg talent? That kid just made that kick 40-plus yards into the wind. That's incredible.
So they were able to put up the 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Power football with the run. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down, it's second and 9. Garcia wants to throw. The quick out. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. But this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Pirates send out the punt unit. Slips through the line. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Couldn't get anything done on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 46. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Fires to the wideout. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. And the Scarlet Knights will call on their punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Got his man out of the backfield. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
They've given up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They've got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And the returner will be brought down. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. The give to the tailback. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Trying play action. He's going to throw deep right side. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
In situations like this, it's nighttime, it's so cold, it's so hard to complete these types of passes. And for these wideouts, it's going to be tough just catching the football because that thing, I guarantee you, feels like a rock.
He's got it down the middle. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Garcia to pass. He makes the connection. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Comes out throwing on first down. Right down the middle. Pulls it in. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. Guys, it is Rutgers on top here at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And the Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Getting some heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 33. Makes the grab. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Fires to the middle. Complete to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. on the run. It's Benjamin.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Fires to the middle. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Now on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Garcia wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too? After the short completion, it's now second down. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to him. And they got him for the sack.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. The Pirates decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together.
They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Muscling ahead on third and short. The Scarlet Knights are stopped, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the single back.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. Makes the grab down the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Lining up, trying to convert this third and short from the 40. He's right on target. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down to the 24. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Garcia to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. Trying to find his man on first down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Second down coming up. Back to the air one more time. Complete downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. And the Pirates will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Unleashes one deep. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. The snap sets up to throw. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. On 4th down, going to the air. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Scarlet Knights will try to run out the clock in this final minute. The run from the shotgun. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee.
Number 98 on to kick it away.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And they'll just down it right there. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. He's going to get stopped, trapped, and it'll be a safety.
And that stings for this offense. You've got the football, a chance to go make a big play. Take control of this football game, and you give up the safety. Now they get the football back. Under 2 minutes, everything now against you. This team is going to have to find a way to respond and make a big play on the other side of the football.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take